I would consider to be the best thing I can think of relative to the practice of Tai Chi. And I have thought about this for a moment. It's actually a very profound question. And if I had to simplify it, I would just say that it has a lot to do with the sensation of energy, that feeling that there is some kind of liquid or gas flowing through your fingers, your hands, your arms, the whole body. It feels a little bit like being in water, a sort of buoyancy. And it also feels as if everything became gradually more and more automatic. So it's like your arm, once you think about your arm moving, it just moves. You think about your leg moving, it moves. And it's like, for those who do driving, like assisted steering. That's how it feels. And your body becomes this thing which obeys your thoughts directly rather than you having to address your muscles. You just have an idea, a concept, and your body does it directly. So it's like some kind of direct access to your subconscious and directly to your body through that route. It's different from the regular one. It gives you the feeling of being in a car, but not having to drive the car. So it's as if the car is sort of driving itself. And all you have to do is sit back and enjoy. Now, sitting back and observing this car, which is your body, moving itself, provides you or generates in you a deep sense of peace and calm. There is nothing which can replace this feeling. It's very hard to describe it or to compare it to anything. All I can say is it's a feeling I would never want to lose. I would always want to have that feeling. Always. And this sense of peace comes even when there are things going on. And it eventually stays with you day after day, hour after hour, and becomes just a part of your normal way of being. In today's world where we have wars, pressures of all kinds, I would consider this to be a very invaluable tool to help us be able to live a better life. Robert, no, I'm not jogging. Somebody else is jogging. Uh, a Chinese person. I don't really know him. I'm walking by a river here in Zhujiajiao in Shanghai, just reflecting on the practice of Tai Chi Chuan and on the effects of TCM. I can see Daily Calm 4974 saying hi. Thank you. Hope you're having a nice day wherever you are, wherever you're calling in from, listening in from. Here, I'm in Shanghai, and my name is Tony. I'm a TCM practitioner, and I also practice Tai Chi Chuan and Qigong. And from time to time, I talk about these topics, you know, about the energy world, the world of energy, how to feel energy, how to use energy, and how it can benefit. To me, it's one of the greatest things that ever happened to me. So I never get tired of talking about it, sharing with people, and explaining certain aspects of it, especially something known as the eight extraordinary meridians, or in Chinese, 起经八脉. And these eight extraordinary meridians are said to have been meridians created on conception, at the time of conception, and they can be used to treat nearly every kind of issue that we might have. Of course, this is energetic medicine, but they have direct physiological effects on the body. And I'll pick one for example. If you're looking at the foot, at the ankle, just to use a layman's term, the little pointy bone at the ankle, on the external side of the foot. If you go about an inch below that, where the lighter skin meets the darker skin, and were you to insert a needle in there, pointing slightly downwards, you would be able to bring down all the heat energy and tension in the upper part of the body, from the head and so on. And so for people who tend to feel angry or feel pressure in the head, that's an excellent point for bringing down painful, like painful energies which might cause feelings of anger, constant anger. So irritability and anger can be treated on the external side, just under that pointy bone, about 1 inch down. You could massage it, you could needle it. And on the inside of that same ankle, same point, but on the inside, under the pointy bone on the inside, about 1 inch down, that point can be used for dry eyes. You're sleeping at night and you feel like there's sand in your eyes. It can also be used to resolve problems of paranoia. When you have unreasonable fears, you experience unreasonable fears, and you feel like people are out to harm you. So paranoia can be treated on the inside, anger can be treated on the outside, at the ankle of either of the feet. If you're a male, you might want to use the left foot to start with, and the next time the right foot. And if you're female, you want to start with the right foot and the next time the left foot. There's an energetic reason for that. Nothing mystical or mysterious about it. It's just almost like electrical wiring of the nervous system. It's different for males, different for females, and so the handling of the massage or the needles is a little bit different for each of them. So this is Juja Jiao, like I said. And as you can see, there are not many people on the streets. Very, very few. And that's because most Chinese people are very busy now preparing for their festival. Personally, I like being out at this time because you can have lots of time, lots of space to yourself. So each day or two, I'll try to post something, show you another place out there opposite us. This is a hotel. Now, this is in the suburbs of Shanghai. And to come here, you basically use the line 17 subway line, which is just behind, in front of us. Behind these buildings, you have the metro there, the subway. And that's line 17 from Hongqiao Railway Center or Hongqiao Airport coming down here. As you can see, this is the bus. Well, plenty of them. Everything electric here. More and more, China is becoming, a high-tech place, and virtually all the cars, like the ones with the green plates here, every green plate is an electric car. And the blue plates are what we refer to as ICE engines. They are regular engine. So if it's blue, it's a regular gasoline engine. If it's green, it's an electrical. So yeah, this is Shanghai, and this is Zhujiajiao. It's a very popular touristic site with an old town which is hundreds of years old, and there are lots and lots of people who come here every year to visit. So if you ever have time, visit Jiujiajiao, and we'll be very happy to show you around. Thank you.